International Journal of Health Policy and Management. Quality and speed are our culture and the keys to our success. Welcome to the audio summary section of the International Journal of Health Policy and Management.
Hello, my name is Mongoven, and I'm the Associate Director for Healthcare Ethics here at the Markkula Center for Applied Ethics at Santa Clara University. Today, I have the privilege of commenting on the Swiss Chat Healthcare Prioritization Experiment. First, I would like to congratulate the nearly 200 diverse Swiss citizens who participated in this robust deliberative process, as well as facilitators Samia Hurst, Melanie Schindler, Susan Gould, Marion Danis, and their staffs. To summarize, the Swiss Chat experiment used a playful game board approach to ranking health coverage priorities that exist in tension amidst finite resources. The process was a 3-hour process that included individual, small group, and large group deliberation. The deliberative results were then compared to actual Swiss coverage policy. Many democratic theorists call for processes of citizen deliberation to negotiate trade-offs among multiple goods in order to provide democratic legitimacy to emerging policy. But to actually implement a democratic deliberative process is a vastly complex challenge. Now, Swiss Chat was a short deliberative process that addressed only the broadest categories of health insurance coverage. Yet, the results suggest reasons for optimism about the ability of a democratic citizenry to face limits of finitude, both of our bodies and of our public budgets. I will make 2 points about public deliberation that the Swiss Chat process raises, and then I will raise one big question about how a deliberative process like Swiss Chat could relate to more developed health policy making processes. The first lesson that Swiss Chat offers us is the encouragement to facilitate trade-off negotiation by making it simply unavoidable. That's what the Swiss Chat game board does. It visually renders trade-offs among different kinds of healthcare priorities that exist in the wider complex world of healthcare. And the game itself forces prioritization of different kinds of healthcare goods vis-a-vis each other. In a democratic setting, electoral politics may actually incentivize ignoring or whitewashing the inevitable trade-offs among multiple goods that exist in public life. But actually, for sound policymaking, we may need facilitated, structured forums that help citizens confront and negotiate those trade-offs. The second lesson about public deliberation that the Swiss Chat experiment offers us is that when people are forced to confront and negotiate trade-offs, underlying presumptions can come to the fore and underlying questions can come to the fore. For example, the Swiss Chat conversations brought to the fore questions about the basic goal of health insurance. Is the biggest goal to cover routine care, or is the biggest goal to protect against catastrophic, unexpected health care? A question that had remained between the lines and not explicitly addressed in more overt Swiss political conversations. The deliberations also challenge the assumption that people will always resist decreased choice as a mechanism of cost control. Now I have one big question that I want to pose to the Swiss Chat experiment. That is, what should be the relationship between this kind of controlled and facilitated deliberative process and the necessarily wider and longer political process of establishing health policy, such as a basic insurance coverage package? For example, do the designers view this as some form of pure procedural justice? Or are there other standards of justice by which we can judge the outcome? And are there ways in which the time and attention of and the collaboration of the citizens who participated in the Swiss Chat project could be tapped to become a vicarious resource for the wider political body. And how could the broad category rankings concluded by the Swiss Chat experiment help to determine policy for more specific medical procedures and decision making in actual health policy? Finally, what is the relevance of stark conflicts that remained among the deliberators at the end of the deliberation? For example, strong differences of view about what acceptable cost-cutting measures were to address healthcare inflation. What is the relevance of non-consensus in national or regional setting of healthcare priorities? Finally, I wonder, could Swiss Chat take Swiss air? In other words, are the tensions between different kinds of healthcare goods that are worked into the Swiss Chat game and deliberative process, are they universal enough that this game could be adapted as a deliberative seed in many cultural contexts? So those are some big questions that the Swiss Chat deliberative experiment raises for me, but I think we have to thank all of the Swiss Chat participants for encouraging us to get people into the game of deliberation.